From the heart of New York City, it's Today with Jenna Friends. With today's guest co-host, country superstar Kelsey Ballerini. The fun starts right now. Monday, it's January 27th. Country superstar Kelsey Ballerini is helping us kick
I'm going over here.
Yeah, I'm like right here.
Thank you. I'm new here, guys.
Music Week. And listen, this is her song. If you go down, I'm going down too.
It's a song about female friendship.
I like it.
So this is very on brand for us.
I'm so into it. I mean, first of all, I was just saying, you're incredible for being here. You're in the middle of a tour.
I just kicked it off. I'm 4 shows in.
4 shows in? Well, that's kind of the middle.
It's 36.
Okay, so no, it's not.
We're on the front end.
You're on the front end. You've been all over the Midwest. Has it been amazing?
It's been amazing. It's been really cold. You know, I think in my brain, kicking a tour off in January, I'm like, new year, new tour, you know, hopping into arenas. I didn't take into account that it's going to be frigid everywhere. So everywhere's just like snowy and cold, but people are coming out and braving the temperature.
Well,
so
I know
I'm grateful.
this was your dream. This was your dream. You've opened for all of these country music legends.
In these rooms.
In the same rooms.
In the rooms.
What's it like to do it on your own?
I mean, I keep making sure that I'm being present for it. But yeah, I mean, I've played these arenas opening for Kelly Clarkson and Keith Urban, and a year and a half ago, Kenny Chesney. And so it's like, it's weird, the bus pulls in and I'm like, I know where catering is. And just to be able to make that jump, to play for 10,000 people every night and play songs that I put out 10 years ago and play songs that I put out in October. It's just been a dream.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You posted on Instagram that you're nervous, but this is like your 13-year-old dream.
There's like a hydraulic lift. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yes.
Where you come up really slow from the ground.
Yes.
There's like fog.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but
dramatic.
that sounds amazing.
It's so fun. I'm like, I'm under the stage freaking out every time.
Well, one thing you don't know is that I know you have fans everywhere, but 3 of your biggest are me and my children. And I recorded, they wanted to come today, but this is them this weekend.
Show me.
Heading, if we can show it. So they're so into it, and they know everything. They're like, oh my God, Mom, ask her about X. Like, they have all of these things, and I'm like, okay, I will, but I'm not going to do everything.
Okay,
I said,
we'll do that off
they're
camera.
11. You know what I mean? But okay, so the Super Bowl teams are set.
Yeah, sports.
Are you into sports?
I had it on the TV yesterday.
Now, was that for the sport of it, or for the snack, or for what?
It was, so I felt like I knew what was going on in the world.
Did you have a sport team growing up?
Well, I'm from Knoxville, and so go Vols, because you have to if you're from Knoxville. You have to bleed orange.
Yes. I'm a Texas fan. So
you get it.
So the other UT.
The other UT. Yeah. It's like part of the culture.
Yes.
But like...
You don't know.
I enjoy putting on the colors and going to the games and eating the corn dog and vibing.
Being part of it.
Being part of it.
Yes.
But like, I just want everyone to have a nice time.
The best part is sports.
No one get hurt.
Sports. So you didn't have a team in the race yesterday.
I did not have a team in the race.
Did you care one way or the other?
I'm happy. I will say, my show in Philly is the day after the Super Bowl, and we have a day off in Philly the day of the Super Bowl.
So y'all are going to go out and watch it among all the fans?
100%.
Like, find the diviest of dive bars?
Diviest of dive bars, sticky floor.
Yeah, sticky floor, gum under the table.
That's what I want.
Oh, my God, I love that. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Eagles are the ones that are headed to New Orleans. My husband is he likes sports.
Yes.
Does your boyfriend like sports?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, they like sports.
I feel like he's trying to help me understand, and he's very patient with that.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, you're talking to the wrong person. He's
100%.
like, did you see that? Did you see that? Honey, rewind it. I'm like, I don't need a play-by-play.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be that person
That's what TikTok's for.
Exactly. Well, we were rooting for the Commanders, and they're done. So anyway,
but great season.
Yeah. Look, I love it how you talk sports.
Thank you.
Okay, well, Taylor Swift, that's something we can both talk about.
Yes, it is.
Was cheering on her boyfriend, Travis Scott. Swifties noticed that she may have been wearing a similar skirt. I mean, y'all, it's just a black skirt.
But I see the similarity.
Yeah,
I get it.
I mean, it's kind of a black skirt. But she wore that at last year's playoffs, so everybody's saying it must be her lucky skirt.
Here's what I'm going to argue.
Yes.
I wonder if it's not the skirt that's good luck, it's just Taylor Swift that is good luck. Like, I don't think Taylor needs a lucky skirt. I think she's just Taylor Swift. She is
the luck.
The essence of luck.
Yeah, I mean, it's, by the way, she does have like lucky number 13.
That's true.
She does have these things, so maybe she does have that skirt.
I think she just has, it's just in her blood.
Yeah, she just oozes winning.
Yes.
And
she
therefore,
oozes winning.
I mean, the Chiefs should really thank her. But so you don't have any sort of good luck things?
I really don't. I'm boring. But I took last year off the road, so I'm just... I'm getting the dust off still, so maybe next time I see you, I'll have like a little ritual.
I wish I'd brought you like a rabbit's foot or something.
Oh, I
mean, not like an actual rabbit's foot, but you know, something that you could utilize.
Yeah, what are other good luck charms? Like rabbit foot?
I mean, some sort of, not leprechaun, but four-leaf clover.
A leprechaun.
I wish I'd brought you a tiny little leprechaun. We'll find something for
That's
you.
what I need.
Okay, well, I know you want to talk about this couple, Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song.
They're cute.
Aren't they adorable? I mean, you like Home Alone.
I love Home Alone.
Right?
Yes, and I grew up watching Disney Channel.
Yes.
For Brenda.
So they're amazing.
But they're beautiful together, and I feel like they don't often post about each other or do stuff together, so it's really nice to see them kind of
on the cover of Cosmo.
I know.
The men in our team called it a hard launch, but they have children, so we were like, the hard launch is the child.
They have 2 hard launches.
They are the first couple to ever be featured on Cosmo, and they described it as the hardest launch. She told the magazine that he made her a bigger person. She said, when I met Mac, there was so much more of me that I hadn't figured out. He made me such a bigger person. I didn't realize that there were so many things I didn't know about myself. Super sweet.
I love that.
Okay, you've been with your boyfriend 2 years.
I have.
Y'all just posted.
Yeah.
Chase has been here. We adore him. He's the kindest.
He's the best.
What, have you learned different things about you?
Definitely. I will say I love that quote because I feel like I often hear they make me a better person. I like bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger feels, I feel like when you get into a relationship when you're really ready for it, you're already
better.
You're already better.
Yeah.
Like you should be a really healthy, good, whole version of yourself going into it. I feel like in my relationship, what I've learned the most is the way that you can mirror someone, like when you really allow yourself to be fully yourself with your partner, like it really is a mirror system, and you can help each other know each other better, and then further the relationship in that knowingness, and that's been really beautiful. And yeah, he's such a lovely human.
You know what? He's so supportive too, and whenever young people ask me, like, how do you get into work? What's your biggest secret? Part of it is choosing the right person.
Yes.
Because they make you feel, they're supportive, but they also make you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing so that you can do it well.
We always say, like, I want to make him feel like a superhero and vice versa. So like whenever we go into like me starting tour and he had a film come out last week and another one coming out next week, it's like, all right, it's superhero time. Like what can I do to make you feel like you have the gas behind you, you know?
Okay, everybody's crying. All right, we want to get to know each other a little bit better, so it's time for Best Friends Fight.
I love a game. I love a game.
Don't you love a game?
I'm very competitive.
Are you competitive?
I'm really competitive.
So am I. So am I.
Boy, what's your sign?
A Sagittarius. What's yours?
I'm a Virgo.
You are? Does that
I'm not
mirror?
sure.
We don't know.
Can someone tell us?
Okay, well, they asked, this isn't really competitive.
This is really cute.
They asked us 5 questions.
Okay.
We're going to open our briefcase.
Okay.
And we're going to answer it. So the first question is, the first question is concert or festival?
And we just say it?
Yeah, we hold it up. 1, 2, 3. Concert! Yes. Festivals are, I grew up in Austin, so
I love a
South
festival.
by Southwest.
I love playing
ACL.
concerts more. I've never been.
It's really fun, but it's sweaty.
Yeah, it's hot. Real hot.
And there's a lot of porta potties. Okay, next one. Dancing in the aisle or vibing in your seat?
Controversial. Oh, yay!
Dancing in the aisle. So far.
It just means that you're having the best time. If you're just foregoing the seat and vibing.
But sometimes you get sent back. And you probably
That's
don't
true.
know that, but sometimes if you're in the aisle, they're like...
I've been sent back.
You've been sent back?
Oh, for sure.
Better workout music, pop or hip hop? Oh,
Oh no!
It's hard. They're one step away from each other.
They're one step away. They're on the same station.
They're 100%. I said that.
Okay.
Okay. The next question, better bar activity, mechanical bull or karaoke?
There's one right answer.
100%.
There's one right answer.
100%.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
I love Celine Dion.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I also love Meatloaf. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
That's a great one.
I like things that are like dramatic.
That's a great one.
What's yours?
I think that if you're like not tone deaf, you have to pick a song that you still sound bad singing, or else it's not fun for people. So I picked Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson, obviously, because no one can sing it except for Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, that's true, but something tells me you can. Okay, last one.
There's video proof.
Love songs. We have one more. Love songs or breakup songs? 1, 2, 3. Breakup songs.
Wait,
that's what Mila wanted me to. You have a famous breakup song. That's what Mila wanted me to ask you about.
I have a famous breakup song.
According to my 11-year-old.
I have a couple. I love writing about heartbreak because it makes you feel less alone when you write it, and then when you sing it with people, you're like, oh, I feel.
And even though I haven't been in a breakup in some 20 years. I still love like REM, Everybody Hurts, because I think back to that 90210 episode. Remember? No, because you're young. When Brenda Walsh got dumped by Dylan.
But this was a moment.
Yes,
this impacted you.
It impacted
deeply.
me. Yeah, it surely did.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Okay, you gotta watch it. If you haven't watched 90210, it's a great watch.
All right, I need a new show for the bus.
All right, y'all,
there we go.
Got a great show for you today. Another singer helping us kick off Music Week. Broadway legend Idina Menzel is here. Plus Adrienne Bailon-Hoden and the hottest accessories to level up your look.
Let's do it.
But first, girl code. Let's solve those.
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait.
You want to do it?
I can't wait.
Let's go. Right after
all of our therapy is going to come into play here.
You're the cutest, Kelsey.
Sorry, just the proper honor.
Forget the song. I know it's mine. I know you have great taste in music. All of that's fantastic. But
Adam's a big baby.
Is that Blake's voice?
I had it for when I really needed some backup, and I got it.
Adam won't shut up. Adam, you say a lot of stupid stuff.
I rest my case.
Oh my God, Kelsey, that's genius.
It was so fun.
We need that button all the time.
I had to call in Blake for some backup. I think it works.
Love that.
I think it works.
Are you having the best time doing the voice?
Best time. It took me a minute to kind of get my footing just because during the blinds, I was fighting for these amazing artists, but I was fighting against people that I more or less grew up listening to. So I would be like, oh, well, like, fair enough, I'd probably pick Team Adam too.
And were you saying that or just in your mind?
No, in my mind.
Yeah.
I put up a good fight.
Yeah, good.
And my team, I'm very proud of my team.
Okay, good.
I feel good.
You're going to win it.
I feel really good.
You're also wildly competitive. These guys don't know what they have coming for them.
They're like, oh, she's just like our sweet little sister. I'm like,
bye. Take them down.
Absolutely.
All right, so are you ready to help our viewers? It's time for Girl Code.
I can't wait for this.
Okay.
I love this segment.
You love this?
I love this segment.
All right, sometimes it's nuanced, but we're going to try it. Okay, here's the first one. I'm on the dating apps. I was just notified that my friend Emma's brother, Josh, swiped right on me. Can I go with Josh on a date before I tell Emma? I told you.
Okay, here's what I would say.
Yeah.
But disagree with me.
Okay.
I think it depends on how close the friendship is. Like, if we're in the inner circle, you gotta
tell
call.
Emma.
You gotta call Emma.
Right.
But I think honesty is key. Like, that's what friendship is based off of.
Yeah.
Right? So I think if you are just like, hey, I think he's cute, you probably know that because you know me. Are you cool with this? If she says no, then maybe that's a different conversation.
I know. But if she says no, what if she's really into Josh?
Then you gotta pick the friendship. That's girl code.
Yeah, that's girl code.
That's girl
pick
code.
the friendship.
Friendship
and
came
then
first.
There'll be another Josh.
100%. There's
always another
Josh.
swiper. Exactly. I feel like that's a song. There's always another Josh. Okay, here's another one. Christine and I have been besties since grade school. I really don't like her new boyfriend, Kevin. Christine knows me too well, and I can't mask it anymore. What do I do? Really hard. I think.
What do you think?
I sort of think. I think they have their own thing. The relationship. Like, you can't. I have had a friendship where I've spoken up about the boyfriend.
And it doesn't
And
really
they've
work
married the boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just where you have to go, you know what, this is not my relationship, so I'm going to love my friend well and show up in the moments when he's around and bite my tongue and be an actress for a second.
Yes.
And then try to get her one-on-one when you can.
Exactly. Lots of girls' dinners.
Yes, lots of girls' dinners. Girls' nights forever and ever.
Okay,
Amen.
I mean, we like that anyway.
We like that.
Here's the last one. I loaned Heather a black tie dress for a wedding. Heather agreed to have it dry cleaned before returning it. She just gave it back, but definitely didn't get it cleaned. Can I say something?
It's not that deep.
I know. It's not worth it, right?
It's not that
worth it. It's not worth it.
I just think there's bigger fish to fry.
Right? It's all going to come out in the wash.
It is.
You borrow
quite
a dress,
literally.
right?
Quite literally.
Exactly, in the dry cleaning wash.
Yeah.
You next time you have a wedding, borrow something from Heather. You're the same size. Utilize that, right?
Bada bing. Bada bing.
I once borrowed some pants from Savannah, and then I spilled red wine on them.
And did you dry clean them?
That's a question I can't remember. I hope
Did you
I
write
did.
in? Is this yours?
Savannah wrote in. Okay, if you guys have a girl code dilemma, tell us about it at today.com/Jenna and Friends. All you have to do is hit the connect button.
Up next, who will be performing at the Grammys this Sunday? Let's find out.
Justin Sylvester. He's got all the scoop right after this. Okay, now it is time to get y'all all caught up on the hot Hollywood headlines. E! News co-host, Justin Sylvester.
That was my line, I'm sorry. Is here with a Music Week edition of The Scoop.
You got it. You got it. Okay, Justin, meet my friend Kelsey.
We go way back.
Oh, okay. You're like, you don't need to introduce us.
Yeah, we shared an ex-boyfriend. It's like a whole thing. Sorry.
Incredible.
Can we talk about the Grammys? The performers have been announced. Can I talk about my queen right here is nominated?
Nominated.
I'm
okay.
so excited. I'm so excited.
The Grammys are going to be Grammying on February 2nd. The first round of performers: Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan, Charlie XCX.
The pop girlies.
I mean,
are
that's
here
isn't
to
that so
play.
good?
It's so good.
And there's so many women nominated,
Yes.
including yourself. And what was that like to hear that when you first heard your nomination?
I mean, this is my 5th Grammy nomination, but every time it means something different depending on what it's for, you know? And I think for this song, it's called Cowboys Cry Too with Noah Kahan. And it's all about toxic masculinity. And so to have a song that really has that kind of depth and heart and storytelling to it get nominated on a platform like the Grammys it's a treat. I can't wait to be there.
I love that. You wrote a song about me.
Okay, what are we hearing about the Grammys behind the scenes? By the way, it's my favorite award show. It's so fun to watch.
I really do love it. The Grammys is my favorite to work. And I know a lot of people were going back and forth saying, are the Grammys on? Will they be postponed? Will they be canceled? And I'm hearing that the Grammys are going to go on. And there's going to be a moment for the fire victims and heroes of the California fires. And you know, the Grammys could have moved. They could have moved to Vegas. They could have came to New York. But they stayed in LA because they know that the city needs it. Because you know what? Anytime something happens, think about any disaster. Music brings people together.
Totally.
Absolutely.
No one's talking about policies. No one's pointing fingers. People are just there to have a good time and a good Bud Light.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know that's amazing. Okay, we're talking Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar's performing, and he announced, we're into this, but he announced his first surprise guest.
His first surprise guest.
Maybe only.
Come on.
SZA.
SZA.
Come
Do you love her?
She is everybody's girlfriend this year.
Oh my
They
gosh.
are big fans. Did you like the teaser?
She is the moment.
She is the moment.
She is.
Oh, I love her
And you
so
know
much.
what? I feel like sometimes when men do the Super Bowl, they need a lady's touch on that.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm talking
Add a little
about?
spice
All the
to that.
time.
A little spice.
Add a little
You got
spice
a little,
to
add a little
that.
spice to
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Now, you know, the national anthem is also a big moment at the Super Bowl. And Jon Batiste was just announced.
Amazing.
So cool.
Now, this is important because he told E.T. that he wants to put an arrangement together that stands the test of time. Now, I know all y'all out there be seeing those national anthem videos go viral because people try to put their stank on it. But the national anthem is dry for a reason. Leave it dry.
Okay.
Heard.
Who's done it best in everybody's opinion? Whitney?
Whitney. 1991.
Yeah.
woman gave you
Yes.
dry
I mean,
with
that
a side of
outfit.
gravy.
Yes.
Everyone needs to look at this woman. She did it the
But
best.
John is amazing. It's going to be
Yes.
incredible.
It's also a really big deal because John is a New Orleans native.
Yeah.
New Orleans
Yes.
runs through his bones.
Yes.
He was born and raised there.
Very
the man is the epitome of New Orleans.
He sure is.
It's the 20th anniversary of Katrina, so this is going to mean a lot to him.
Into the
Yes.
city. Okay.
Into the city.
Ariana Grande finally detailed. Well, first of all, she got Oscar nominated. Did you love
Yes.
Wicked? Have you seen Wicked yet?
I have seen Wicked.
Did you not love it?
I went and saw it with my best friend. She is Glinda. I am Elphaba. So we dressed accordingly.
Oh, I love
sobbed
that.
the whole time.
Isn't it
Ugly
so
cried.
beautiful?
Oh, I was affected.
Justin, you're the cutest.
Love you
So
guys.
good.
Kelsey, you're the best. She is going to win a Grammy. I can't
She
wait.
is.
Guys, thank you for
I can't wait.
manifesting
We
that
like to
with me.
put
We're
it-
holding space for all the good things.
Yes, we are. Okay, you guys can watch Justin weeknights at 11 on our sister network E, and be sure to watch him live from the Grammys red carpet this Sunday at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific.
Up next, one of the biggest stars of Broadway is back, the one and only Idina Menzel.
Yes, Queen! Woo! You did it! Tony winner Adena Manzel is a Broadway queen. She began her career in the original cast of Rent and later originated the role of Elphaba in Wicked, and then became a household name as the voice of Elsa in the Frozen movies.
Now, after a decade, she's making her return to Broadway
I know.
in a brand new show that she co-created called Redwood.
Adena, we're so happy you're here. I know you're obsessed
I'm
with her.
freaking out.
I'm obsessed with you.
I'm freaking out.
When we're even just saying those 3 things that you've done, Rent, of course, Wicked, and
One a decade.
Frozen.
And
But
Frozen,
I mean, but they're part
There's a lot of downtime in there, but I just make sure I get one job a decade.
one job that's literally part of the fabric of our culture.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We were saying earlier, you're just so great at choosing these incredible roles.
I don't always choose. I mean, those first couple of years, I auditioned many times for those roles and needed a job, and
Yeah.
so, you know, it's not till like now that
But you
things
can
start
have
to
a
come
choice.
in. Yes, even Elsa. I mean, I had to audition for her. So,
that was
but I will take the credit for maybe somehow attracting these type of roles to my world
be
and
yours.
my
Yeah.
ether. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Redwood, 15 years in the making. That's
Yes.
tenacity and determination. Talk to us about this new show.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was really. Oh, you have the boots I like.
Do you like these boots?
Yeah, I bought similar ones, but they're more furry. So talk about that later.
Yeah, exactly.
What was I talking about?
Redwood. Yeah.
Yes, I was really drawn. Okay, don't laugh. But at the idea, I'm a very happy mom. I'm
Yes.
crazy in love with my son,
Yes.
my husband. But the idea of escaping once in a while is also something that I think we all
get
can,
it. Yeah.
relate to. And I was drawn to this idea. I learned about people who live in trees for long periods of time. They're tree sitters. They are like protesting the logging companies from cutting down these incredible redwoods. And I thought that would make a really great musical. And because, I don't know, I thought that she'd be in this dream space in her mind, and if she was experiencing something an upheaval in her life and needed to get away from everything, that being one with nature and connecting with nature and being in a place that forces you to be in stillness and silence can also be a very loud place. And so I brought it to Tina Landau, one of our biggest directors in our business, and she also writes the music and is a lyricist.
Gosh.
And we put this thing together. It wasn't until COVID that, as a director, she wasn't working as much, so she just started to write, and we found the real heart of the show. And it's just a woman, a New York woman, who's going through something, gets in her car, doesn't stop driving until she finds herself at the magical, mystical redwoods out in Northern California, and she has this incredible, life-changing adventure.
Oh, God, I love that. And you learned how to climb real trees? Is that right?
Yeah, well, so our production is extremely immersive. It's like cutting-edge audiovisual production. And also, yes, I learned to...
This is in the Redwoods,
Oh,
is that right?
Yeah, this wonderful man named Tim Kovar, who's one of the only people in the world that's licensed to take people up all the way You can hear me singing?
Yeah, we can hear you singing. And
Well, when I sang 300 feet up in the canopy of a redwood, which is, you don't usually get to go all the way up into the canopy, so that was an incredible experience. I serenaded him a little bit, and I was working on my songs with the backdrop, and it was just a magical day doing that. And like I said, there's something about the silence is a different kind of silence, and the forest has this peacefulness and this way of reflecting, and what I love so much about our show is the redwoods represent. Am I talking too much?
No.
Okay.
We're both into it. Go.
The redwoods have these 3 branches, no pun intended. They thrive in fire. So forest fires, you'll find them when you see them. They might be very charred and black around their huge trunks, but they have survived.
Wow.
And they thrive because their cones open up through fire, and then they disperse more of their seeds. Their root system is really shallow. You would think in order to hold up a tree as tall as the Statue of Liberty that they have to be really deep to counterbalance. They're not. They're really shallow. They go about 5-6 feet in the ground, and they all hold hands with each other, and they sustain each other. They hydrate each other. They fuel each other. And so our show is about connection, really, and how much we need to depend on one another to hold each other up. And then the last thing, really quick, is my favorite, that has something called heartwood, which is the innermost part of the tree, but it's dead, but it's the strongest part of the tree. And so what I love so much is that we can sort of take the things that we struggle with, our loss, things that we, that sort of not let them define us, but take it and let them sort of show us how to live again, and not let them demoralize us and keep us from finding the beauty in our life.
Oh my God, we have to go see it.
At a tree right now. I really am.
The symbolism is exactly what we need.
Yes, I think it is, and it's very unconventional, very modern, and it's an original musical.
I know, which we need.
It's a 27-year-old female composer who's never done anything for Broadway before.
Oh,
and
amazing.
a woman's story.
Yes, which we need.
More
Okay,
of that.
But Adina's going to stick around. We're going to put her in the hot seat.
Woo!
We're getting in there too.
Yes.
Right after this. That's so beautiful. No, we loved it. We are back with legendary actress and singer Idina Menzel, star of the new Broadway musical, Redwood. And things are heating up because we're about to play the hot seat. Woo! All right, Donna, take us. Yeah, by the way, they're used to the steam.
Right.
Yeah.
You're used to having the stage moment.
I don't think we love it, though.
Yeah.
We love the steam while our mouths are open.
Drama.
Drama, because this will be dramatic.
Oh,
okay?
hi. Wait,
So,
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
But if I face this way, then I can't.
You face the way you're supposed to. You're the star. Okay, so here's how it's going to go. I am going to ask a question. If the spotlight lands on you, you have to be the one to answer.
Cool.
Are you ready to play the hot seat? Let's go. Question number 1. What is your most embarrassing moment on stage?
Oh, that's not going to be mine.
What?
Why? You're on a stage. This is a stage.
On stage. Kelsey.
Oh, Kelsey.
Landed on you.
Easy. Everything I do is embarrassing. The last tour I did a quick change into a pair of jeans, and I went on stage, and it was like a really rowdy crowd that night anyway. But during this song called Miss Me More, they were extra rowdy, and I was like, wow, they really like this song here. Turns out they were yelling at me because my zipper was down.
Oh,
in their performance, and there's a video, and I'm just like giving it all I have.
Oh, no.
And they're screaming at me like, zipper, zipper, and I thought they were singing along.
By the way, that is such a girl moment.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a girl
That's happened to all of us.
Also,
I
Miss
had
Me More is my
underboob
favorite.
once.
Underboob?
I had underboob come out at Radio City Music Hall. Could you imagine being a Long Island girl playing at Radio City Music Hall, like the dream, and then going on stage in my underboob?
Underboob.
I think it's a little sexy.
I think underboob's kind of in.
Yeah, it is.
But
I
I was gonna say, it's kind of, I'm into it. But okay, next question. What has been your weirdest fan encounter? Who's it gonna land on? What has been your weirdest fan encounter? Oh, Adina.
My weirdest one?
Weirdest.
I guess Barbara Streisand.
What?
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I sang at the Kennedy Center Honors when she was being honored, and I had to sing Don't Rain on My Parade, and I was terrified to have to sing that in front of her. And then at the after party, I was sat at her table. But I don't think she recognized that I had sang for her, you know. And then, so finally, I said, someone said, she looked at me and she goes, "Did you sing Don't Rain on My Parade for me tonight?" And I said, "Yes, Miss Streisand." And she said, "You were good." And then she got up and left.
I think that's a compliment.
I do too.
I think it is.
You were like,
Definitely.
It was me. Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Don't rain on our parade. Okay, last question. What is the most romantic thing your partner has ever done?
You're gonna get this one.
The most romantic thing, it must be JBH.
Yes. They know to ask positive questions.
Make us swoon. Make us
Okay,
swoon.
well, he proposed to me on a hike from in Maine, and it was the first place the sun hit the United States. So that was romantic. We hadn't brushed our teeth. That wasn't so romantic. But it was pretty sweet. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Adina. You're so great. You guys, if you're in New York, make sure to go see Idina and the cast of Redwood on Broadway. Get tickets right away. Next up, style star Adena Manzel.
She has got the accessories to level up your winter wardrobe after this.
Yay!
All of that winter layering does not mean you have to sacrifice your style.
Yes. No. We basically have some accessories to help you level up your look. Adena Manzel is a style expert and the founder of fashion brand La Voûte.
That's right.
Hi, Adrienne.
Hi. Okay, I am so excited about all of these. I am a New York City girl, so I've gone through some winters.
Yeah.
So I know what I'm talking about here.
Well,
yes.
Kelsey needs this because she's been touring in very cold places.
Yeah, I'm also freezing right now.
Yes,
I'm about to like.
We're literally about to rip off one of these cardigans to put on you right now because they are...
So we're talking layers.
Yes.
You love a cardigan.
Not just layers, but the fact that animal print is all the rage. It's feeling very cheetah-licious, which I can definitely appreciate. And I love the fact that, listen, when you're layering up, it doesn't have to be like overwhelming. We're doing layers that are still giving sophisticated, still sleek. I definitely feel like an animal print also just elevates any look and makes it fun and playful. So these animal print cardigans, it's giving leopard, it's giving cheetah.
It's giving leopard, it's giving cheetah, it's giving cougar. Okay, let's talk about the biggest earring trend.
Yes,
You're into pearl?
I am into pearls. I feel like we all talked about quiet elegance, you know, quiet luxury last year. That is still coming into this new year, 2025, with pearls. Break out your pearl earrings, ladies, because, okay, while we might be all bundled up and it's like up to here, let a simple, sleek earring be the talking piece. So I'm loving these right now. These
Those
are like
cool.
Amazing.
Really
Again,
cool.
we've got some great examples here. We're talking sophisticated. We're keeping it chic in 2025.
Awesome.
Tell us about handbags.
Yes.
Where are we going?
I actually got a chance to create my dream handbag for this new year and for the winter. And I wouldn't have thought that like bohemian was gonna be like the thing for this new year, but it is hot fashion moment, brown suede. This is literally like an art piece as a hand.
So pretty.
Like what?
So pretty.
And it's functional because it carries so much in here. Am I the only one that the bigger the bag, the more I find to put in it?
Yes,
yeah, exactly.
100%. Mary
And I
Poppins
need to carry my whole life in this bag. So it's functional, it's chic, it is a statement bag, it's the moment.
Awesome. Okay, what about glasses? You're wearing some.
Okay, I've been wearing glasses since I was in 4th grade.
Me too.
Four Eyes.
Me too.
But now you're seeing everybody wearing them. They're a fashion statement. And I love that if you don't actually wear glasses, this is also blue light blockers.
Oh.
We're on our phones all day long. We're obviously staying inside, so we're watching TV. We're catching up on all of our Netflix moments. So we are definitely loving the fact that glasses are the statement.
Yeah.
They make me look smart, don't they?
Yes.
I'm like, it's giving, you know,
You are
elevated.
smart.
I'm brilliant with these on.
She's business.
Okay,
Standing
faux
on
fur.
it.
Faux fur can go a long way.
Yes,
It is
okay.
cold.
Faux fur, move over hats. We are bringing in the headband. I feel like all the fashion girlies, we're in Aspen right now.
Yep.
We're seeing everybody in the snow looking so chic. It's après-ski. But guys, the head, I'm like, can I put this on? I just want you guys to see. And it doesn't mess up your
so
hair.
cute.
Oh,
So you're literally
cute.
just placing it right over. Guys, do I look, am I giving luxury?
Yes,
Yes, you are.
luxury.
Am I giving champagne
I wanna go
glass sitting by the
skiing and then have
fireplace?
champagne with
Yes,
you.
exactly.
Right? It is a vibe, so I'm loving this. Another really cute idea is also the little cuffs that you can get, the little
Oh, that's a
fur
good
cuffs
idea.
that go with like any jacket.
And you
it
just
elevates
put it on something that you already have,
Yeah,
right?
your gloves, you can place it right over, and it's just such a chic, up like it's definitely leveling it up.
Yes. Adrienne, you're super cute. Thank you so much. And we'll be back right after this. I know. You guys, can we thank Kelsey for hanging with me? We made you a friendship bracelet.
Oh my God.
It's your official Jenna and Friends.
Thank you.
You are a dream. And y'all, if you want more Kelsey, and who doesn't, you can catch her on the new season of The Voice. It's premiering next Monday.
Yes. See you there.
Tomorrow, one of your pals, Little Big Town's Kimberly Schwatman is co-hosting. She's stepping in for Jordan Sparks, who's under the weather, plus comedian and actor Jack McBrayer. Thank you, Kelsey.
Bye, guys.
You're such a queen. Thank you.